me? Did you guys miss me? Cheeseburger, so true. Did you guys miss me? Hi! Hello! Hello! Hello, Juan. Welcome in! Hello! If this is your first time here, hello! I'm Ludmilla Belrose. If you'd like to participate in the fishing that everyone has already been starting to do, it's !fish, or you can do the channel point redeem. Alright! Hello! Hi! I have a fat ass, on my stream. Season 2 of my favorite anime came out today. Nice! How's everyone's day been? How's everyone's day been? I am here, but I have to hang out with friends. Oh, I see. Hello! Oh, hi. Hello, hello! Good. I'm very glad. Good. Man, I was planning to play a game today, but then I saw this thing on my fucking I was scrolling on Reddit, you know, as one does it, like on the bus to work. And my day was cold and work was not great, but work went smooth, but now I'm home. Nice. I was scrolling on Reddit and I saw this post and I was like, oh, I gotta make content out of this. I read around like, I just got off of oh my Z. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. I do bass. Conrad got my thighs. Hello. All right, so I'm now gonna start. Okay, I have a section. Gonna have a test in 5 minutes. Good luck. I'm gonna be testing some. I'm gonna be testing some ad-related stuff today. So, if you're wondering why I'm running ads and stuff, that's why. But I got Chinese food for dinner. And I wanted to open a fortune cookie on stream. And I will read my fortune out to you, chat. If the fortune cookie bullies me, y'all are gonna laugh at my face. I think that would be really funny content. So let me open up this fortune cookie. Let me open up this steel cookie. I used to crumple these cookies over ice cream, and I used to eat them. Shit hurt my teeth. Alright, my fortune cookie says, you will soon embark on a lucrative business adventure. Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Wow. Fortune cookie is good, bro. I don't know why people shit on it, but fortune cookies are really good. Oh. Chat. I found something stupid on it. It's a Kickstarter that starts shockingly normal, but then it devolves into absurdity. Cause I like that kind of thing. I like that.
Blade_fan has been cursed to follow.
Ah, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm eating a fortune cookie. I am really hungry right now. I also got lip balm. Ow. Okay. So, before we get into it. Oh god, it's fucking down my throat! Okay. Before we get into it, thank you guys so much for your patience yesterday with me not streaming and me not doing Fairy Tale. Some shit came up that I had to help handle, and I've handled it. But regardless, you're not gonna eat lip balm, are you? No, it's medicated lip balm. Cause I got dry ass lips cause it's fucking January. And I've been having to use all this fucking mouthwash for my fucking canker sores. And it's just fucked up my lips. So here we are. Here's my Burt's Bees medicated lip balm.
Troy Boy 7733 just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you for the subbies.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Troy. I appreciate you. Oh my god, Troy's the goat, guys. I have my mouth is doing better. So I know that there's been some people there's been some people who have been concerned about my canker sores. Yes, my canker sores suck. However, they're getting better. So take that, atheists. I don't know where that was going. Wait, what happened? A lot of things. But my canker sores are getting better. They're not fully back, but you know, we're in the vibes. Okay, so let's get into the Kickstarter, because it's actually legitimately low-key kind of stupid. Alright, you're gonna float over here for the time being, so I gotta move my model down. Okay? Okay. Alright, guys. I found this on Reddit, and I needed to go into it. So, this is a Kickstarter for, I believe, a board game of some sort. I believe it's a board game.
Troy Boy 7733 just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you, Troy.
Oh my goodness.
I believe it's a video. I believe it's a card game. It's a game called Catalika, I'm pretty sure. And it's made by this person in 2011. So this is old. This is some old shit. But I did some further research, and there's YouTube videos on this. Like people being like calling her out and stuff. I don't want to watch any of those videos because those are old and not really relevant to what I want to go over, because the posts themselves for this are fucking insane. So we start off very normal. It's a brief introduction to the game. I think it's something like a mix of like Settlers of Catan and like some other fucking bullshit. I don't know. I'm not like a board game player like that. But that is like roughly, I believe, what it is. Kind of. That it's Settlers of Catan, but different. So we start off with it launches in July 4th, 2011. An introduction to the 4 decks, 13 different player culture cards, talks about shipping costs, which, you know, I think is a valid, I think it's a valid criticism. You know? Like sometimes whenever you do a Kickstarter, you're like, oh, I overestimated how much Kickstarter was gonna take for shipping. Like for the NTV Kickstarter, there was some overestimation on how much certain items were gonna cost. Like for example, hoodies for a while took a bit because getting like a good quality hoodie is expensive as fuck. So we were trying to find a way to get quality hoodies that didn't cost a bajillion dollars. Cause like, I think we got our hoodies through like, I think 4th Wall? I think it was 4th Wall. I don't 100% know, but I think it was 4th Wall. And but like a regular hoodie that you get from like a different place, I think that all of the stuff combined for the Kickstarter was around like, it was like $2,000 at the start, and then it went down because we switched to a different hoodie system. So yeah, talking about shipping costs, a gameplay demo. See, look, they're moving along. It starts in July 4th, July 13th, July 22nd, July 23rd, July 27th. The project is funded successfly on August 18th. So like obviously there was like a base for this card game. There was a group of people who were really into this game. This game is called Catalika. We get to make the game. Thanks everyone for backing Catalika. The production schedule. See, look, there's updates. This was August 18th, August 29th, August 31st. Like there are updates to this thing. Like there's good build up, right? Hold on, I just realized I did not start recording. Whatever, I'll go into the VOD and edit it later. So, yeah, it starts super good. August 31st, okay, September 21st. So there's like a month between the updates. Work update, September to October 18th, like a month between updates. It's not horrible. It's not terrifying. It's not horrible. It's not. And then we continue on, and the next one is December. Okay, there's a bit of a jump. All 4 decks are online, December to February. Okay, we're skipping over some months with the updates. My first finished production prototype. See, there's things happening with this board game. There's actively steps being taken to produce this game, like as you're supposed to do when you're running a Kickstarter. Production begins. And then we get to the update. Ever since about December, I've been harassed by a voice that is claiming to be the sun, and it's been attacking me and harassing me almost every hour of the day. This is the best way I can explain what I am going through. If anyone has any advice or can offer help with this problem, it was not really what I was hoping for, and it was very much not what I was told making this game was going to be like last year when I started working on it. Voice says, the sun doesn't want you to publish Catalika because it wants to almost be exactly like Catalika, but it keep it all a secret. If you publish your game, it is going to let the people in on too many secrets. Paraphrasing. My response, the giant glowing mass of hydrogen that lights up our entire planet with heat and color wants to remain a secret? Seems like a pipe dream to me. Besides, there have already been a few galactic themed video games and at least one other board game that have all gotten rather popular. So I really don't understand why the sun is supposedly obsessing over the details in a game, this specifically. The voice won't tell me what it is that I'm supposed to change or remove because apparently that would give away give too much away. This is all rather strange to me and hard to believe. The sun is bothering me. We have already demonstrated that the sun's long-term goals in survival are threatened by people who manipulate elements, and that the sun has nothing to lose by being honest and open. But the people who want to control it and the less educated people around them have their entire fortunes to lose if life on Earth came together in a healthy way, along with the blessing of the sun. Apparently, my design for the game was based on ideas that are too close to reality, and people who have a lot of influence over life itself have begun stopping on me and trying to keep me from finishing it. I hope you can understand why I've been hoping that production would have gone smoother and just get the game done. But this harassment has gotten so persistent I can barely even think anymore. When I started working on it, I was told that it would be my opportunity to make something that would help teach, bring various levels of life together, and would be fun and popular. But it's been a roadblock after roadblock and endless harassment for months over any minute or minute detail. They spelled minute wrong. Okay. Or ideal that I put into it. And even though it's finished, then the voices start obsessing over and keeping me from printing it, mostly by distracting me constantly with insane trivia, nonsense, and annoyances to the point where I can't even think. What's kind of frustrating is that half of the stuff that it complains to me about are things I was essentially instructed to put into the game, by the same voices that are harassing me now. I honestly don't know what to do about this. I'm starting to feel like I've been set up by someone and I'm kind of feeling lost. The main problem is the actual printing of the card decks. I have all the other materials and I have card stock to print the cards on, but it was too thick for my printer and I can't afford to take it for a secondhand printer. So as soon as I finish, I am determined to see this project done. I looked into exchanging or returning the cardstock, and it would cost me around $500 to do that, which I don't have since I am on disability due to an injury. I only get $200 a month after rent, and most of that goes into food. I put way too much time and effort into Catalika to give up now, so if anyone has any ideas, I'd love to hear them. The comments! The comments! Any progress on the setback? Any of these ideas others gave you? You are experiencing auditory hallucinations. Assuming you are not on drugs, the most likely causes are schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, or bipolar disorder. These are all very serious conditions that can destroy your life if left untreated, and you should see a psychiatrist immediately. I understand that money is an issue, but many areas provide free or reduced cost mental health services for low-income people. Please, please get the help you need. The sun is not talking to you. You are hallucinating and delusional, and antipsychotic drugs exist to help people with these symptoms. I read this, and I needed to cover this, because when you are opening a Kickstarter, and your update says, "The sun is talking to me," how am I not gonna make content out of this? Siri, order more lithium. Ma'am, the sun is talking to me again. Like, how are you not supposed to... How are you not supposed to, like, come on now. I can't be the only one. Okay, moving on to the next update. Printing has begun! Producing the first batch this week. Okay, so there's an update. This was June, and July, there's some updates back to back. We have another status update. The sun is talking to me again. Next status update. The spiritual side of this has been calming down a lot in the last month or two, as we've been working through some of the more complex details behind the spiritual plasma attacks that have been trying to destroy me since 2008. I actually feel confident that I've been able to figure out pretty much everything that I needed to, And the the record in my journals is a full enough account of things that is now just waiting game on my part before all the cascades go out and all the attacks on me end completely. For anyone that is concerned about the game is finished. The supplies are 95% bought. It's all in the climate-controlled storage, and I'm just waiting for an opportunity to print the cards, which is something I couldn't do because of the harassment. Basically, the US Navy has been putting up transmitter systems all over the place to control the plasma transition, so that it can use the information as a weapon. Apparently, I recorded some things in my game that were a reference to Navy weapons without knowing that, and so I became one of their targets. I am mostly trying to help educate them and others about these issues in my journal, which has been going alright for the most part. Apologies on the delays as always. This has been far more frustrating to me than any of you. You may be fearing that you've lost some money. You haven't. The game is still happening, just delayed. But I've been afraid I've lost everything in my life, including my eternal soul, when I started getting attacked. Molly. Yes, it's the government. I knew it. Let's read the comments, guys. Let's read the comments. While it is good that you are doing better, and good that the game is progressing, John is right. You need to seek psychiatric help. Molly, you should look into getting professional help. What you are saying makes no sense from a rational perspective. Great to hear from you, Molly, and best wishes on resolving all those issues you've endured. You have my complete support, and I only wish I could do more to help. Hopefully, Catalika will provide some focus and release for you and not increase your burden. Warmest regards. So... I'm a no! So... You know... Sometimes you open a Kickstarter and you get attacked by plasma beings. Like... Sometimes that just happens. Just a Tuesday, right, guys? It's just a Tuesday. Next update. Just wanted to contact everyone and let you all know what's going on. It seems like the spiritual collaboration I am working with was able to work out an understanding with the military and some other various groups over the last few weeks, and things are feeling very positive for the future. All the paper supplies are still safely in a climate-controlled storage, while I am saving up money to purchase ink for printing with different printer than I had budgeted for. You know, guys, you know, oh, I'm sure it gets worse, Tara. I'm not having troubles with the hyperdimensional plasma attacks anymore. So the only problem left is to resolve is that I had budgeted for using the only 4-color laser printer, and it turned out I have to use an inkjet for the card decks only instead, which will cost a bit more than I had budgeted for. But I'm well along the way to having the new ink budget, so once I am back in Washington State, I should be able to print up the decks without any more issues. Once again, thanks for your patience. As for those who have complained, I found that 99% of the people that criticized the production of this game were not even people that purchased it. A year or two publish a homemade indie game with as many complex as this one is not unheard of. Obviously, that's not how long I was hoping it would take, but I had no idea that I would get harassed by plasma beings. So it was a little overwhelming that I had so many people that didn't even back the game attacking me only a couple months after it was funded. Sorry again for the delays. I really am looking forward to getting it finished, because so far, all of the people that have played it have enjoyed it. Some were prototype testers, a couple were people that downloaded the game from my gallery and made their own print and play prototype. No huge news this time, just wanted to stay in touch since there were concerns I wasn't updating enough in the past. Hyperdimensional plasma attacks are the same level as stunning. Yes, the fuck did I not? You know, man! We're balling. Publishing soon. See you guys. See, guys. There's updates. Wanted to let you all know I have moved 2,000 miles and found an apartment, and am currently in the process of setting my life in order again. I would be printing up copies of the game right now, but my bike trailer was stolen a couple weeks ago when I was homeless and looking for a place to live. It was the only way I could get the heavy office printers and the stacks of paper to my new room by myself. But I should be able to find a way to get the printers and other supplies from the storage in the next few weeks, so I can finally resume printing it the next month as soon as my disability payment arrives and I can afford to buy some ink. Hopefully the last update before your copy arrives. I don't think it's gonna be the last update. I don't think it's gonna be the last update. I don't think so! Things are going okay right now. I haven't been able to replace my bike trailer yet, but I did get contacted by one of the disabled housing apartments I signed up for almost a year ago when I was homeless. I think most of you know I was in a vehicle accident in 2003. I only knew you were on disability. This is lore I didn't know. That destroyed my shoulder and part of my scapula and left me unable to move one of my arms for over a year and left me permanently physically disabled. Well, being able to move into this apartment will make finishing printing the game go much faster, as I'll be able to living in the city again and have access to a bus system. I don't think we did. Guys, I told you this was crazy. It only, like, I told you guys. I told you guys. I told you guys. I won't have annoying roommates to deal with, so I'll be able to set up all my tools and printers again, and it's cheaper than the place I am staying at now. As far as I can tell, it seems to be all related to my being born intersexual, and that's something believed my living as a woman and being able to make money and not get married were unwelcome or threatening to some large group's religion. What? Why those opinions were being forced on me through living materials like iron? The metal or the, okay. Is it the, like, the vitamin pills you take or the metal? Sure! I really have no idea, and even worse, I have absolutely no way to prove any of it, but I do believe iron communicates backwards and that it's obsessed with gender. Okay. I didn't know iron was obsessed with gender. I didn't know iron was obsessed with gender. What did iron do? It's okay to call me crazy or think I'm just giving you more excuses, but I promise that I'm not lying and I will finish printing the game and send everyone what they paid for. It's what I owe you. And if I was trying to rip you all off, I wouldn't be documenting my experience of the last 2 years online in detail. I would have disappeared and changed my name long ago if I had no intention of finishing the game. I know these are probably meaningless words to most of you, and you think I am never going to finish printing, but I currently have all the paper and supplies and even a stack of 40–80% printed decks. It would be such a waste to not finish the game when I am so close to being done. I certainly want people to enjoy it so I can at least show that I'm honest and trying to follow through on my responsibility to Kickstarter and my backers. Sincerely, Molly. Yeah, we're 2 years in. We're 2 years in. So far, we're 2 years in. I feel like they're not gonna get the game. Really? Huh? I wonder why you get that vibe. I'm gonna run a 30-second ad. All right. In the new place. As I mentioned in the last update, I have gotten into disabled housing due to my permanent shoulder injuries, and I wanted to let you know a very quick note that I moved last week from Seattle to the Midwest, and I'm enjoying having a nice place to live and not having to worry about annoying roommates or drama for the first time in years. It's nice to have a place for reliable meals and bathing again. and not having to clean up after other people's messes. I was able to bring back some basic clothing and supplies for daily living to my new place, and I'm planning a trip back to Seattle for February and March, and I will try to get as much of Catalika's supplies moved to my new apartment in that trip, and should be able to get all of it except for the industrial laser printer, although I will see how much it will cost to mail it. Someone asked me about a print and play version while you were waiting about the finished product, and I thought I'd already mentioned a few updates ago, put the entire game online in my gallery for anyone that wants to try it out. Okay, so it seems like there is an online version of the game. Subs blocks, not meant to be a link. Thanks again for everyone's patience and the friendly comments after the last update were very appreciated. Okay, so there's positivity happening here. There's good vibes. Going again. Talking more. I mentioned in the last update that I moved from Seattle to the Midwest and that I was working on getting all the supplies to finish Catalika from my storage room to my new apartment. Tickets are now purchased and my parents are helping me get a good pod-style moving crate so that I can get everything in my storage unit moved to my current residence so there will be nothing standing in the way of finishing printing the card decks. The only part of publishing the game is left. And getting the games in the mall for everybody. Or in the mail for everybody, except mall. That is funny. Hi!
Nymphire aided.
Nymphire!
Welcome in.
Nymphie! Hello! How you doing? What are you guys doing? Stray. I love that game. Kitties. Hi. Parents, yes, rely on them. So true. Welcome! We're reading some unhinged shit. We're reading some unhinged stuff. Catalytic convert. Let Matt said steal the cards. Welcome in! Welcome to it! We love unhinged shit. Oh, this is up there, isn't it? This is up there. Oh, this is up there. For those of you who don't know who I am, hello! I'm Ludmilla Bella Rose. I'm a VTuber specializes in tactical RPGs, RPGs in general, Nintendo, other shit like that, memes, boobs. I don't know. I'm trying to push for partner, so every follow and person who watch means the most to me. All right, back to the chaos of this readings. Also, the last few months of dealing with the spiritual pressures have been getting really much better, and I feel like I was able to communicate and work through all the issues so I'm not feeling so constantly challenged by pressures anymore, which is great. I won't get into the personal stuff here since you guys want all you want is a fun board game, but I still have so much journaling my adventure to make sense of these imbalances and pressures that seem to bother so many people. If you are curious, you can learn more in my DeviantArt journal. I don't know the DeviantArt journal. So the rest of this goes into printing issues and other things. Anyways, I do feel like I'm in the home stretch that any big problem standing in my way. It's only a matter of waiting until I can travel to Seattle and load up the pod and then get all of my stuff into my new place. Another nice thing is that I now have an affordable place to live and no storage unit to pay for. I will have the budget to tackle any problems that might arise in finishing the Catalika printing. Even if I need to buy a new printer, I can do that. Although I think I figured out a way that I may be able to print the card decks on the industrial 4-color laser printer and use the thick cardstock. So I'm really looking forward to trying that method since it was the quality that I was it was the quality that I was originally hoping for. I can speak, guys. I can totally speak. Printing the cards with an inkjet printer felt like such a cop-out on the quality to me. I was originally planning on just getting a train ticket to Seattle and moving back only the stuff to finish Catalika, but my parents offered to help me get all my storage unit moved, so I couldn't refuse. The big move. It's talking about her moving. Setting up my workspace. It's got photos. Catalika address surveys. The people sending it, like, there's movement happening. Season's greetings for backers only. Wanted to give you all an update on the project. Talking about a new game that she's made. Everyone that backed Catalika is going to get a free copy of this new game. It was 3 years of production issues. Three years of production issues. Hey all! Some of you may have seen the video claiming this Kickstarter is a failure, and generally painting me up to look completely insane. So I wanted to respond here and also let you all know to still expect a copy of Eternal War of the Candy Realms, printed and sent at my loss, to apologize for everyone that didn't get a copy of Catalika. I've already sent out some copies of Candy Realms to you, and will be sending out more in a few weeks. Your address changed recently. Please message me and let me know. So, she's sending out, okay, people paid for Catalika, but she's sending out this other game that she made. I don't think that is what people paid for. I really don't think that's what the people paid for. But, correct me if I'm wrong. Please. If this isn't what the people, like, feel free to correct me. I'm so lost. I guess the extra dimensional warlock attacks aren't worth mentioning over production issues. Yeah. So lost. TLDR, somebody was experiencing attacks from the sun, and, it was over a board game, a card game, board game. I think she just had schizophrenia or something. I don't know, but you know, why that game and not Catalika? Partly due to cost, but mostly because I feel it's a better game in every aspect. That's not what people paid for. You can't fucking send somebody a different game that they didn't pay for. These people paid for Catalika, so fucking let them play Catalika. Send them Catalika. They didn't pay for your Candy Realms game. Send them their Settlers of Catan ripoff. They paid for apples and got oranges instead. Exactly. Sun attacking, your delivery is delayed. Yeah. They didn't pay for Candy Realms. Dude. I stand by Catalika being a fun, decent game. The rumor that it has no end is bull. Every conflict either discards a card or removes a point from your character card's health. The number's on the side with the skull at the bottom. That's claimed very clearly in the manual, so the guys who claim to be reviewing it apparently didn't actually bother to read the manual? Anyways, I've been working on game design since I was a kid. My mom's friend Richard grew up in Lake Geneva and occasionally played games run by Gary Gygax. People that don't know, that's the guy who made D&D, I'm pretty sure. Richard introduced me to gaming when he gave me a copy of AD&D when I was enamored by tabletop gaming since. My childhood pal Matthew and I would design settings and game systems almost constantly, always on a search for a new refinement and an interesting culture, or a fun new gimmick to try. Before I fell in love with music or found my biofather's Centurion ring in the basement and became interested in gem collecting and jewelry, there was gaming. Okay? Only Lego, sewing, and my appreciation of Transformers figures came before gaming, and gaming consumed those other interests in my teens and 20s. So to have my first attempt at selling a game be considered a failure really bothers me. Yeah, guys. I've sold over $20,000 of Lego parts on Bricklink over the years. I've sold over 1,000 items on Etsy. I've been in gallery shows, magazines, and sold over 1,000 novelty prop items on eBay. And before this Kickstarter, I've only had one outspoken negative customer due to a personal emergency and her impatience. So what went wrong? I put some cool stuff into Catalika, but it was too ambitious for my first project, and deciding to print it myself was probably the main mistake that led to the budget problems and the partial failure. I do admit that I wasn't able to send the finished copies of the game to everyone before the budget ran out, but I never used the sun or the voice that I did isolate on the 1350 hertz frequency of carbon monoxide as excuses for my partial failure on this Kickstarter. Let me take a drink after that. You know what? At least you addressed the sun. At least you addressed the sun. I'm glad you addressed the sun. I'm really glad you did that. I want to be clear that the budget ran out due to buying the wrong paper for the cards that ended up being too thick for my 4-color laser printer. Yes, we know this. Having to buy a different printer to finish the cards, having to use more expensive ink, and not understanding that shipping charges are factored into the final backer amount of the Kickstarter. I want to be... I want to be so for real with you guys. If you can't maintain Kickstarter shit, don't do a Kickstarter. Don't. Please, don't. Those are the real world accidents and mistakes. I really don't appreciate the video trying to take my report of some unusual events out of context and trying to twist it into making it appear that I went crazy and or just ran off with your backing. I didn't. I still have all the receipts, and I documented myself using the materials I purchased to build a few stacks of finished copies of Catalika. And I have receipts of sending out as many as I could, with a bunch of them sent out at my cost after the funding had all ran out. I am not excusing the failure to those of you who didn't get a copy. That's why I'm sending Candy Realms to those of you who haven't gotten Catalika. I just felt Catalika wasn't my best work after I started playtesting Candy Realms. And if I'm going to be spending my money to send you a game, I want it to be my best game yet. But that's not what people paid for! God! If somebody pays you for a product, you give them the product. Oh my God! Oh my fucking Lord! You give them the product! I can't. The sun is winning. The sun is fucking winning, apparently. I don't know what to say. Okay. Oh my God. Not the only okay one that no one seems to love. They paid for it though. That's not the problem. I spent over 3 years designing Candy Realms, which was twice as long as the pre-production of Catalika, and it's so much more concise and has a stronger theme, tighter gameplay, better art, and a great unique twist. So if I have to gift you to feel like I fulfilled your backing, why gift you with the worst game? I hope that seems reasonable to you. That's not what people paid for. The Sun didn't want to release it, and it isn't. But you bought lemonade, you sent cherry cola because you thought it was better. I can't drink cola! I can't drink caffeine! What about the Sun? As for the Sun, it did actually harass me a bit, but it also ended up communicating clear enough that I understand why it did. And there's no hard feelings on my part. So she's not mad at the Sun. She's not mad at the Sun anymore. Good. As for the accusation that I am racist, when did that come in? What the fuck? When did that come in? What? What? Oh, don't clip that, please. Oh my God! Oh my God. Oh my god. Oh my god. One time I said a slur, arc change. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. What are you gonna follow up with that? I firmly believe that blacks are superior because I've burned in a UV as far back as I can remember. I'd love to be able to run around outside and not burn. My mom has a sun allergy worse than I do, to the point where she takes medication for it. I didn't invent race, so please don't expect me to pretend I don't burn in UV. What? What did I just read? What did I just read? What did You guys can see it, man. It's real. Maybe maybe that light sensitivity is what led to the argument I got up caught between part of the sun and carbon. I don't know. I did some research into CO and UV, and I feel that I understand enough of what was occurring that I'm not really bothered by it anymore. I won't post about that here because it's not appropriate or relevant to the Kickstarter. What does this have to do with the game? What does this have to do with the game? Was this the Kickstarter you thought I was gonna read, or did you look up the journal? This time. Both? I don't want to read the journal. I really don't. I wanted to. Anyway, I get that Dan Ibbottson's channel is based on making comedy videos and not on strict journalistic integrity, so I'm not holding it against him. I actually sent him a copy of Candy Realms to check out a few weeks ago. He told me he did an unboxing of during a live stream and he likes the artwork, but hasn't tried playing it as of this update. Yeah, the son told me to kill people too. Fucking son. Oh, such a goober. No one's getting their Cadillac a copy. Because apparently the fucking... Recap, if you haven't gotten a Cadillac, you won't get one. But I've already started sending out copies of Eternal War of the Candy Realms. Please accept it as my apology and attempt to fulfill my promise to you. The son in the CEO voice was not the cause of Cadillaca's partial failure. My mistakes and resulting budget problems was. It did not go crazy and or run off with backer money. What are the comments? It's 2 comments from James. One's from James, one's from Eric. Looking forward to releasing my copy of the Candy Realms. None of them are addressing the son or the racism comments? No comments are... My brother in Christ, okay. Just not addressing it. Sure. I guess. Sure. Sure. I suppose. Sure. Moving on. So, it's just opinions about... Yeah, so that's...
Are you winning, son?
What is this? What is this? This is so long. How? What? Well, okay then. This is the last one we're gonna read, and then we can have a discussion about it. It called me Catalika today. This is in 2023. So let's do a little imagination exercise. Let's say I did everything perfectly. I designed the game just right. Kickstarter took their $1,800 and I used the remaining $6,000 to buy supplies, and I didn't have the paper thickness problem or the printer ink issue. Let's pretend I didn't have to buy that second printer, or it's more expensive ink, and you didn't announce a huge postal rate increase a couple months after the Kickstarter ended. The Seymour family didn't betray me that December. What? Telling they were moving into a new house in 3 weeks, leaving me essentially homeless at Christmas of 2012. What? Let's pretend I didn't lose hundreds of dollars shipping out copies that did go out. Instead of only producing and sending out 54 copies of the game, some even with free copies of Eternal War of the Candy Realms, I was able to make all 85 copies of Catalika, and everyone who got it loved it. How would that ideal Catalika be different and improved over the actual game design as it was published and sent out to my backers? I don't know. Maybe they are. Is the son's last name Seymour? I don't. Let's explore in detail how it would have grown in popularity. Who was going to be the biggest supporter of it? Who would have recommended it in a review? What kind of marketing and merch was supposed to happen? Most board games don't have merch. Right? Most board games don't have merch. Like, I can think of maybe a few board games that do, but most board games don't have merch. What are you talking about? What kind of game conventions was I supposed to go to spread the game? How was I going to go from that initial 80 Kickstarter backers to the next 100 copies sold, then the first 1,000 copies? Please explain exactly what that successful Catalika narrative was supposed to be. What unique feature of Catalika was supposed to be considered its strongest point? The 13th path gameplay mechanic, the living sun resource mechanic, the systematic engine building mechanic, the relationships built between different levels. What was supposed to be everyone's favorite feature of the game? How much profit was I supposed to make on each copy? How was it supposed to be picked up by publisher and mass-produced for the wider public? Were they going to buy the individual rights to that one game in a large sum? Or were they going to immediately recognize my skill at single-handedly designing such a huge and awesome game and offer to hire me as a designer and artist full-time? How many hundreds of thousands of millions of copies of the game were supposed to sell to the wider public? How much money total was I supposed to make in profit from that one game getting popular? $3 million? $10 million? I don't think Catalika was gonna be that popular, but go off, I guess. After all, you told me to make the game. Surely you had its success in mind. You certainly didn't tell me to make the game simply because you only had its failure planned, along with a huge set of gotchas and set up traps for me. Right? The truth is, you accused me of racism because I had worked through the false accusations against me that I was unsafe for children from 2011. It's a thing now, Loaf! No, Tara! Okay. Good night. When was this lore dropped? Now, I guess. But you still wanted me to fail because you couldn't handle that I exposed the evil black racists who false accused me. The Horton family beating the crying 2-year-old upstairs from my apartment with a boppet. Wait, what? I assume that's a bop. I assume the a bop is a boppet, which they had blamed on me to avoid consequences. Okay. I mean, okay. Cool. I don't know what to say here. I don't know. I'm just good at voice acting, I guess. I was that annoying white person who figured out that evil black racist people were dominating UV's chlorophyll narrative. What the fuck? How am I so... Okay. Sure. I had documented in detail I wanted to be a natural fair huntress of the garden, that I identified as an intersex angel without functioning sex organs, as the opposite of plants having both. Okay? And that I supported parthenogenic cloning of my tribe's What? What on earth? Instead of children being sexualized to break their holy seals laying with beasts called husbands? What? I demonstrated exactly what the stellar culture was hoping someone would eventually learn. What? I single-handedly introduced this planet to the idea of pink or green being the rightful division of life and death. That plants are an essential function of inward moving death pressure. Guys, I guess I'm an essential function to inward moving death pressure. No? As part of our planet's relationships with each other. That the pink throne is supposed to be the position of free will, earned by hunting and eating their darkers, who have rightfully death pressured into a food source. There could only be one disease full of full plant reclamation, and that the Ring Revolt is building enormous ceramic icosahedrons like this planet to turn suns into fuel sources. And it got millions of views on the internet. I was the lady who made everyone racist. What? I don't even know, Troy. You know, I suppose that I'm not gonna say that was using influence over UV to attack anything on the planet that got too close to being a fair huntress, which was the ultimate goal of animal evolution in the stellar culture. There was no chance that Catalika was going to be successful. And since we know no white or Asian people have ever turned into black people naturally, and this planet only has one race of females on its pink opposite of Plant Throne, you were essentially accusing me of being a normal woman on the pink throne. You set me up to fail, because you didn't want to deal with the success I already had. Goodbye, Miss Molly. Are there any comments? Wow, this is a lot still waiting on the game, though! I need a drink. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. You're lost. The game's gone. So, hey guys, let's have a conversation about what we just read. Let's have a nice conversation about everything we just read. So, it started so good. And then she started fighting the sun, and then she brought up racism for some reason, and you know, I have no word. I don't know, Erwin. Oh, that was just how it was. Did we defeat racism? No. We didn't. We just... I can fix it. You can't... No. Don't try to fix her. Don't try to fix her, bro. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Don't stick your dick in crazy. God. Say that Molly still fights the sun to this day. They say Molly still fights the sun to this day. I wonder if she's still active online in some capacity. I genuinely wonder. Cause like if she was like, if she's still active, I imagine she's still branded as the crazy sun person. I love begins with L and ends with Ithium. The sun has saved us all from racism and freezing it to death. W sun, we have chat. You know, guys, Catalika might not exist, but at least we have each other. And the sun. I love the sun. I love the sun. Maybe the Catalika was the friends we made along the way. Maybe it was. Maybe it was just a fever dream of assorted Catalika-shaped images in our brains. Global warming. When the sun goes up, it goes into its solar eclipse. Mila, the sun is talking to me again. Oh my god, run! Run! Don't talk to the sun! Don't talk to the sun! Literally, don't ever talk to the sun. Mila is my son and she's talking to me. I am not your son. Video idea, Yandere battles the sun in racism for you. No. That is gonna be a reference that nobody's going to understand. And I'm just gonna be sat here being like, hey guys, we fought racism today. And it'll be great. You guys will. The other people won't. I look like Uncle Samsonite? What is that? Who? What? Someone donate subs so she can. I beg. I never said I was doing anything. If Mila is a plant and does photosynthesis, then does that also mean she speaks to the sun? Yeah. The sun told me to tell you to touch grass. That's for everyone. Touch grass. But the grass, like specifically me, I'm the grass. Give me head pat. This is an off-brand soda house. Oh, never. Bruh! Touch grass. 9 months later, the grass is pregnant. That's always how it goes. It's always how it goes. You know, I think we just read an insane thing. Okay, have fun with movie night, Z. You know, so glad that the allegations of racism was beat by 2011. You know, it's really good. It's really good. Oh my fucking god. Mila sound. I'm the sun. I speak for the sun. Sun, 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 sun. It's not really a Mila sound, but we'll count it as that. The sun is harassing me. Send help. Heard you were getting a copy of Cadillac. Cadillac is dead. The sun speaks Vietnamese, does it? I don't know about that one. Remember to do the fish command. What fishing? What your fishing need? Guys, give me the sun. Do you guys want me to add the sun? Do you guys want me to add the sun as a catchable item? Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright. Let me add the sun. Conrad, send me the picture you want me to use. I want to have the word with the sun. Sun. So we have the cheeseburger, Ludfish, M. Hector's usable isn't here. My used tissues, my feet, my thighs. 1.0 Mila's thighs. Sure. If it'll accept it. If it doesn't accept it, I can't do anything about that. It's not accepting it. I gotta convert it into a PNG.
Emily Dahl 78 has been cursed to follow.
Thank you for the follow. I gotta convert it. This is bullying. Alright, there we go. This is the sun. How much do you guys want the sun to be worth? How much do you think the sun is worth? I can't do that. 2K? 1,000? The Kickstarter 7,000? I don't think I can do that. The 1K is, I'm pretty sure 1K is the max. It's going to weigh the highest number I can put in. Alright, guys. The sun has been put in. You guys can now fish for the sun. You're so welcome. You guys can now fish for the sun. And if you give subs, you also get extra fucking throws. You get extra fishing. Same with bits. So bits and subs will give you extra fishing time. The almighty racism cleansing. Welcome back. We now have the sun. You can fish up the sun. Aren't we so glad we did that today, guys? I'm so glad we talked about the sun and plasma beings and other things, you know? I love the sun picture. Dun 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 dun. Peacock bass. Peacock. She's crazy. I'm a little crazy. I made some memes today. I want to show you, chat. I made some memes. You'll have to tell me if you relate to them or not. Ah, thank you. I made some memes. Good night. Have a good nap, Troy. Hi, Rain. Let me pull up the other good meme I made. Rain missed the fucking weirdness of literally everything earlier. Therapy? No. Autism creature. You really did miss the crazy shit. Such a good wholesome story. It was touching with a really happy ending. Nothing at all about pink thrones and the sun and, you know, plasma attacks and the US government. None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. No, none of that. Will you read the journal if I find it? Snippets, maybe. I don't know if I necessarily want to read all of it. And wise words of Donkey Kong. Okay. Every story needs a climax, Mila. You know what else needs a climax? Women. Women need to climax. All I'm saying. Women's really struggle to climax in this society. Noted. Men also deserve to climax. Everybody deserves to climax. Can attest. I knew it was a myth. I def need climax. Good for you, Erwin. Why are we climbing max? Oh. No. Do you have the next couple days off, Loaf? Or are you having to go to work? I have root beer. Yes, let's go! Let's go! Don't look at my boobs. I feel violated. I thought women did not exist. I go back Wednesday. Based. I know your birthday is Tuesday, so no, I don't exist. Sorry. Boobs. My boobs aren't that peak. Come on. Weekend party, Minecraft time, repo time. See, I would, but I'm like so far. Mila, are you proud? I out-freaked Winnie. Wait, what? How did you out-freak Winnie? Huh? Egg boobs? Man, don't remind me. Don't remind me. No, 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 no. Don't remind me. My boobs aren't like eggs, okay? That was AI. You're AI. You're fucking AI. Oh my goodness. She said she'll handcuff me. Is it the fuzzy handcuffs? Can we fish eggs? I don't want to add eggs to fishing. I've always wanted to own a pair of fuzzy handcuffs. Not for like kinky things, just to own, you know? Is that weird? Am I weird for that? I feel like I'm weird for that. No? Okay, good. It came with my... Oh, I see. Mila, you are weird, but not for that. So real, so true, so real. I have a whole new OBS setup. And I'm streaming on Twitter. Guys, I'm moving up in the world. Aren't you so proud of me? I'm moving. I am live on Twitter right now. You're a good rose bush for moving up. Flatter. Yes, the cesspool of the internet. I like Twitter. My Twitter's mostly just like stupid current event stuff. Not like politics. Just like stupid other stuff. I was called by the misspelling. We finished the Kickstarter. You're free to not partake, but just letting you know, Tara, as a result of everything we just read, we made the sun fishable. You can now fish up the sun. So and he'll give you plasma attacks. Yeah, make sure to fish. Subs and bits will also get you fishing, and you know, giving me money helps me pay my rent and other things, you know. Ooh. I really would really appreciate it, you know. Troy went to take a nap. Dun dun da da na 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 na. Hermit crab. Hermit crab. Hermit crab. I don't know what that was. Tell him I have a scooter. Mila, if I wasn't brokey, I'd donate. I'll lick you. Oh, and chat, with the fortune cookie I ate earlier, because I opened it on stream, the same will apply to all of you. The same will apply to all of you that I read on my fortune cookie. The fortune is, you will soon embark on a lucrative business venture. So because I read it on stream, it also applies to all of you. So, good stuff coming your way, okay? The fortune cookie dictates it so. The fortune cookie says it to be. I got a fucking branch. I love branch. Dictate. No. No, Conrad. Dicks, where? Mila, which FE character should I mod first? In which game? Do Ryoma. I want to see if his dick is big. This is a valid. This is a valid request. Is it only the women? Wow, okay. No big dick Ryoma for me, I guess. Ugh. Horrible. No, I've seen dudes too. Okay, try Xander. See if Xander's available. No, not Kaze. Mila, I know this is off topic, but I'm ready to turn into my mass assessment. Guess what score I'll get, please? Out of how many points? I, as a plant witch, will predict you will get a 95 out of 100. 6-7? No. Dude, there were some kids at work today who oh. You know, that's so real. I was close. Okay, there's 3 dudes on the one that's easy to find. I'm gonna fucking shoot myself. Odin, Saizo, and Shura. Why Odin? Do Saizo. Saizo's the hot one out of the 3 of them. But at work today, a few of the kids at work were like, they came up to me and they were like, hey, we have competing fucking newspapers in their classrooms, and and they were like, our newspaper's better. And then they kept like calling the other newspaper AI slop. Like that is the new insult to any kind of writing from anyone. It's AI slop. And I'm like, okay. I mean, okay. Sure. It didn't feel like AI slop, but they wanted me so desperately to pick a side. And I was like, no, I don't think I will. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. I will AI slot myself. What does that mean? I became what I hate. I want to eat a tire. I imagine putting a tire in your mouth would be like really weird on your tongue. I want to try it. Ooh. What if we made like a tire al dente? Al dente tire? Day old bagels feel like tires. Depends on where you get the bagel. Cause I've had some day old bagels that are fine. It also depends on how you store them. Active the gooning chair. Bail Daggles. I nuke mine for 40 For 40 seconds. After they were frozen. You see. Clanker lover. So I'm trying out some new things. Well, first of all, I must say, according to my calculations, the game that I really want to play, the Escape from Ever After game, releases on the 23rd, so next Friday, and I'm really excited because I really want to play it. It's gonna be really fun, and we're gonna stream it. Of course. Play it on stream. That's the plan! That's the plan! It's like Paper Mario, but not. That's the best way I can describe it. Paper Makiro. Paper Maraschino cherries. I forgot, is that game out? No, it comes out January 23rd. So I'll be streaming it the day it releases because I'm just like that. And what? Hi. the maraschino cherries. Did I do it dumb? Maro? No, there's cherries called the maraschino cherries. I'm not mentally ill, I promise. I'm not mentally ill, I promise. Pat, where were you? I missed you. Here, I'll prove to you that maraschino cherries are real. And they hurt my mouth because they're really sweet. And ow. Pat, where were you? I missed you. Eggman has boobs? I'm not Eggman. What are we on about? Wait, guys, look. Maraschino cherries. When I was little, I always wanted to just like go out and buy a jar of these. But then as an adult, I did that and I realized it was too much. And then I never did it again. But I was getting severed with bad news. Well, come here. I'll kiss it so it's better. Mwah. I hope it gets better, Pat. I hope it gets better. I really do. So, yeah, guys, needs whipped cream hydration. I'll be right back. You said whipped cream hydration? I got you. I'll be right back. Using my white girl powers. Oh my god, my chair almost fell back. I almost fell. It's ultra pasteurized. Go, hot girl, go! I ran down the stairs, and now I have my whipped cream. Why are we raiding? What? No, I wasn't like. Wait. I went to go get whipped cream. I went to go get whipped cream. And then I got it. I got whipped cream. I did. It's not actually white, it's red because it's peppermint. Every year they release this limited edition peppermint whipped topping. And it makes me fucking mouthgasm. Oh yeah, baby. Mouthgasm with the cream. You still have that thing? New can. It's a new can, Troy. It's a new can of whipped cream. It's really good. But I also have actual drink with me. No problem. I'm just having a day, I guess. I had a really rough night and I'm now here. You know? I also Mila, do you want my sparkling water? It's sweetened. What flavor? I could be really cursed and put whipped cream on beef jerky. But black raspberry, I'll fuck with it. But I said I'd put the peppermint whipped cream on beef jerky and eat it. Okay, now back to Nevin. I scared him away. Sounds fire. I'm back. I'm gonna put it on the beef jerky. Guys, we're doing this. We're committing to the bit. I'm committing to the bit. Okay. I'm closing the bag. No, Erwin, you don't get to lurk. I could be doing worse. I got Funyuns in my bag. I could be doing so much worse. I have Funyuns in my bag. Okay. Oh, that went everywhere! The white went everywhere! Okay. It's like a reddish hue. Okay. Beef jerky, whipped cream. Down the hatch! Can I be so dead ass with you, chat? It's dead ass really good. It's dead ass really good. It's like the perfect. It's like the perfect mix of like sweet and like salty. Dead ass, actually legitimately really good. I sound like something a pregnant woman would enjoy. Maybe I'm pregnant. Maybe it's true. My eggs have been fertilized. No, that's never gonna happen. Like ever. If we're talking pregnant, my mom ate peanut butter on dill pickle Pringles. I have a story about that actually, funnily enough, about pregnancy. My mom tells me sometimes. What? Okay, bye, Conrad. So my mom, when she was pregnant with me, had a dream that me as a baby was represented by a helping of, I believe it was chicken tenders. I was chicken tenders in my mother's dream, and she was still pregnant with me, and she brought me in my chicken tender form to work, and in the break room she'd like put me in the fridge so I'd be like safe, and then she came in and her boss was eating me, and she like in her dream started crying because her boss was eating her baby, aka me. So I am canonically a chicken tender. It's a lot more than what a lot of other people have gone through. You're so welcome for that. That's crazy, Rain. What a dream. You know what? 6'7". I have no words. I was chicken tenders, guys. Mila, chicken tenders. You know it. You love it. Me and my chickeny glory. Oh god, I'd eat you if I saw you as tenders. I would be lemon pepper. I'd bake back. Yeah, and being attacked by the sun is now second craziest thing I've heard today. You're so welcome for that story. I was chicken tenders in my mother's dream. Trademark that story? You know what? That would be a good short. I'll record that. I should record that. I was either chicken tenders or I was fish and chips. I was one of the two. Did he eat you with ranch, honey mustard, or barbecue sauce? I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to ask my mother when she comes back from her vacation. I was chicken tenders or something. I was some kind of like fried food. And I was eaten by her boss. And then my mom woke up and my dad had to comfort her, being like, your boss didn't eat your baby. Don't worry, honey. Your boss did not consume the baby. Don't worry. Your baby isn't chicken tenders. I want to be chicken tenders, though. I wish I was chicken tenders. Why can't I be chicken tenders? It's like hateful to people who want to be chicken tenders, aka me. God damn, Rain. I mean, I'm chock full of them, man. I'm chock full of them. I have so many weird stories. Vinegar and oil as balls. I used to eat whipped cream with pizza rolls. Like legitimately. I had a dream I'd grow up and become a chicken tender. You stole my bit. I used to slather a piece of white bread with ketchup and eat it. I did this for 4 years. I used to dip pita chips in barbecue sauce. I did, and you stole your tit. There was one time I opened a bag of lettuce wrong. I was like maybe 8. I opened a bag of lettuce wrong, and my mom punished me by making me eat the rest of the salad before it went bad. And I ate so much lettuce that I like cried, and then my mom felt bad because she was forcing me to eat lettuce. Yep. I'm not lettuce traumatized, but my dog devours lettuce, I'll be for real. Lettuce is healthy, what do you mean? Yeah, but I didn't want to eat the lettuce.
Interesting maneuver.
I didn't want to eat the lettuce. Only the stalk, not the leaf. A healthy punishment. I'll give you a healthy punishment. Let me get the paddle.
Oh-ho!
Let me get the paddle. The spanking paddle. No, Erwin. Erwin, if you ever got punished, it wouldn't be from me. I have no intention of ever punishing you. Oh. Okay. I bought 2 kinds of mouthwash today at the store. We're having story time about mouthwash. So as many of you know, I've been having some mouth problems. I have canker sores and they're annoying. So I got I got 2 kinds. I got one for mouth sores, so like canker sores, and then I got one for just general mouth pain, so I can soothe both of them. And they're #1 oral pain and relief brand for adults. So I have 2 bottles, one for each tit. Let me just position these things underneath my boobs for extra support, I guess. I'm weird. I don't know. Tell him to gargle with salt water. Also brush his teeth more often. What the fuck? Erwin, what? I haven't bitten mine, but they hurt really bad when like you eat stuff that like you shouldn't eat with them. He should get the mouthwash. There's like Colgate mouthwash for sores. The salt water doesn't really help get rid of them. It's more like a relief of irritation. At least from my experience. The actual mouthwash helps. He's a dumbass 21-year-old who can't handle pain. I mean this nicely. I mean, I'm a dumbass 22-year-old who can't handle pain. So. Fuck you. You're older than me. Imagine being old. So, Erwin. Salt water's painless? Not in my experience. I have 2 in my mouth right now. I have 1 on my bottom gum and I've got 1 on my tongue. Both of them hurt. Eat a bunch of oranges and find out, Rain. Having 1 on your tongue is worse. I hate oranges. I am a dumbass 28-year-old who can't handle pain. Dude, we're all being so relatable. See, this is why you're in my chat. You all get me. You all get me, guys. So, tomorrow we're doing Fire Emblem. But depending on how I feel, because I'll be 100% with you. I've been a little burnt out with Fire Emblem. It's kind of crazy. I might do Fire Emblem for a couple hours, and then I might do more Zelda, to be honest with you. Somehow I just can't help hearing canker sores every time you say canker sores, so that's my new nickname for you. I'm not Cankersaurus! No, I'm not Cankersaurus. I'm the Cankersaurus. Stingosaurus Rex. Roar. My hands are too small to jack off. I'm a dumbass. You know, one of the things that I have appreciated most about content creation is I can do stuff like that, and it's just like you take it all like, oh, okay, sure. Like, like I would never be able to do that anywhere else but here. I've never, streaming has let me be weird. when streaming, like, okay, I grew up in theater. Theater, you have the, like, the notion that you need to be weird, right? But, like, you know, there's still the social norm of, like, you shouldn't be weird. And, I grew up, doing a lot of theater. I'm taking stage makeup right now. I don't know if I should flex my portfolio or not. I probably shouldn't. Anyway, so there's the whole idea of like you're supposed to be weird in theater. Flex. Fine, I'll flex.
Hello there. I am Ludmilla Belrose, and I am a thespian. I have 10 plus years, I think it's around actually legitimately 12 years of stage theater experience. I have enough professional training from my high school years alone to have a bachelor's degree in it. Hello.
So so oh no, Mila's a theater kid. This has been known. So there was always the like idea that like you had to be weird, but like you couldn't be too weird because then people are gonna judge you. And and I genuinely hated that about theater. People in theater are either super nice or they're some of the most judgmental people you'll ever meet. And I had horrible luck and I met so many judgmental, horrible people who genuinely didn't care about anybody else but themselves. And like, you know, their appearance and stuff like that. It was stupid. But like even then I couldn't legitimately be myself. But like with streaming, I'm able to use some of the like, you know, improv skills and ability that I have to talk and chat and other things like that I'm trying to find the words. I can use my skill set to entertain the masses. There we go. I'm just a swagged up autistic person. Hold on. I am also a swagged up autistic person. But guys, you're not gonna believe it. You're not gonna fucking believe it, guys. I'm a swagged up autistic person with an anxiety and panic disorder. I get scared and anxious at anything that moves. And now I'm here. It's why I can't drink caffeine. I will go into a mode where I cannot breathe because I'm too freaked out for my own fucking good. Hot. So true. So true. I have 4 anxiety disorders, but I won't go into depth. my god. Good golly, gumdrops. Jumdrops. Is that Ludmilla? Hi, I can fix her, you can't fix me. I've been in a psych ward before. You can't fix me. I'm so mentally ill, I've been in a ward. You can't fix me. Nobody can. Who would want to fix her? What's wrong with her is way hotter. So true. It's me a special move, self-destruct. We're going to ban for psych wards. I've been 3 times. I went once, and I vowed to never return. Because I saw things. I felt things. You will try. Mental illness, my beloved. Mila needs no fixing. I saw things too, and they said I was psychotic gang. I didn't get called psychotic. I just called, I got called an attention whore a lot. I got called the bitch with an eating disorder a lot. I got called the bitch who can't shut up. Because I got a loud natural voice. I got called a lot of things. But see, I'm using my Kangaroo Store mouthwash as maracas. See, my mental illness makes me stronger. I'm noticing a pattern here. Well, I don't think I'm a bitch. At least I don't think I'm a bitch. I think I'm okay. I mostly just kind of keep to myself. Grippy socks. I'm a mentally ill baddie. I'm not a baddie, I'm just mentally ill. Huge difference! I don't have vanish. Grippy sock jail. I got rid of vanish because people were abusing it. I don't like when people can delete their messages. It's cringe. Own your mistakes. Own your chats. Don't hide from it. Don't hide it. Am I? Am I? I don't know if I am. Am I crazy in a fun way? Someone has to tell me. If I get junk gang, got fish. Bom 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 bom. Oh, ad starts in 3 minutes. I'll run a quick 30 seconds so it'll be shorter for people who have ads. I'm trying to be mindful of ads so people can get their shorter ad time. I don't think anyone has ads at this point. You never know. There are lurkers who might have ads. I like to try to be mindful. I have very little ads. I really do. I really have very little ads. Because I don't think ads are good at lurkers. You're a lurker. I love you. You're an active chatter. I love you. Everyone, let's quiche. Let's quiche. No, I'm kidding. My lips are mine alone. You don't get my lips. You don't get the sacred mouth skin. I mean, that's what lips are. Mouth skin. Technically. Nobody gets the sacred mouth skin. That's such a weird thing to say. I'll BRB right quick. Pucker up. I got this medicated lip balm because my lips have been bitching. One way to describe it: sacred mouth flesh. Yes, sacred mouth flesh. I got this medicated lip balm, and whenever I put it on, it feels like
Anonymous just gifted 5 subs. Oh my goodness.
I don't know who did that, but thank you. At an anonymous gifter. Thank you for the 5 subbies. You make me feel so happy. Thank you for the subs. Thank you. Hydrate. Do you want beverage or whipped cream? What do you want? I'll let you choose. I don't care. I'm gonna take beverage because it's easier than whipped cream. I gotta take off the cap for the whipped cream, and that's extra. Is whipped cream not a beverage? I don't know. I have whipped cream as an option now, though. Tundra, you missed it! I ate beef jerky with whipped cream! It was really good! You missed it! Whipped cream is a beverage? Let's have a poll on that, actually. Let's poll that. Let's poll that. Let's poll that. Is whipped cream a beverage? See, this is what we have to do. Is whipped cream a beverage? New poll. Is whipped cream a beverage? I'm not gonna let you use your points. Yes. No. 2 minutes to 2 minutes to vote. There you go. Vote on the whipped cream poll. This is important information that we must like hammer down. Ah! I dropped a thing. Me slapping the table made me drop a thing. I'm really bad at life. Thank you for the 5 subbies. Thank you, anonymous gifter. You were my favorite. I'll remember you always. Heathens. Kirby, I know it was you. Damn, people are saying no. We got the poll 6-7. Her boobas strike again. Dudes! Whipped cream is not a beverage according- Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so close. Oh my god, it's tied. It's tied. What? What? The comeback! The fact it's tied pisses me off. Come on, chat. We can't let her think that whipped cream is a beverage. Why not? What's stopping you from letting that be a thing? Come on. Let me believe the whipped cream conspiracy. Please? Please? Whipped cream is mostly air. No! It's more air in my heart. Where's the other people? Some people just want to lurk and not vote on a stupid poll. Well, that's a tie. I'll Google it. Is whipped... Let's see what Google tells me. Is whipped cream a beverage? No, whipped cream isn't typically considered a beverage itself. You know what? I'm gonna ask my sister. Fuck you, Nova. The hairspray was an accident. I'm asking my sister if whipped cream is a beverage.
Is whipped cream a beverage? Have I told the hairspray story recently? I should probably retell that for the new chatters who don't understand that lore. I haven't gotten a reply from my sister. Ah! My sister said yes! See? Whipped cream's a beverage! Lud's sister has the holy vote. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. What are you, my sister? Family of fools. No! Alright, let me retell the fucking hairspray story. Okay. It was night and I was sick. And because it was night and because I was sick, I have this chloroseptic spray that I spray into the back of my throat. To like help ease throat pain. And okay, bye Conrad. And it was dark and I didn't think to turn on a phone flashlight or anything. I just leaned over and I grabbed the nearest bottle that I thought was my chloroseptic spray. I took off the lid and I sprayed it into my mouth. And it was wig hairspray because I used to cosplay. And I immediately was like and now I am known as Hairspray Girl because I consumed hairspray. It was not my medicine for my throat. It was hairspray, and then I spent the rest of the night looking to see if I was going to die. As you can see, I did not die. So, yep, sounds like shut up. What did it taste like? Kind of like soap. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the bath bomb I licked. It's what it reminded me of. Though the bath bomb made me actually sick. That made me actually ill. Don't call me a hairspray, be a lot. I liked a bath bomb and it made me physically ill. What a great time to follow.
Verto 1412 has been cursed to follow.
Thank you for the follow. You are looking very nice. It looked a bath bomb? Yeah, I wanted to know what it tasted like. It tasted like soap. I don't know what I was expecting, but it tasted like soap. You're trapped in my basement? No, that's my gag. Erwin stole my joke! Rain! Erwin stole my joke! Someone rip off his balls. Whoa, the soap tastes like soap? That's crazy, chat. It was genuinely insane. If you ever have done theater, you've tasted it. The changing rooms and green room get thick with it. Here I was gonna record a voice memo, SMH. I'll be good, please. I promise you, please. I'm thick, you say? I'm pretty thick, chat. I'm going to fucking kill myself after saying that. Ooh. Oh, boy. I'm Mickey Mouse. I'm Mickey Mouse. Let me change my little stupid cat calendar that's on my table. Clips? No. Don't clip me. In Minecraft, which she meant in Minecraft. Yes. In Minecraft.
I feel like a turtle. You know, sometimes when you're just so emotionally exhausted from like things, you want to just like go into a shell and not leave for like a week. That's how I feel. But I can't do that. I have a duty to entertain. But I like streaming, so it's not really like bad. I get to be just as autistic. Meal of the egg boob lady. I'm not egg boobs. What the fuck? How about... Look. Look, man. I don't have autism. I do! Thank you for noticing! He clocked me, guys! I got clocked. Good for me. So glad I got clocked. She said duty. Oh, duty. I can clock it when you realize I'm just a little silly. It's just shy fish. Who's emailing me? Twitch telling me that somebody followed. Thanks, Twitch. Does it look like Roger from American Dad? No, I don't. What? I can look more like Roger. I can remove my hair. I can remove my hair. But I am Mila. Thinking more like Paul. Why am I Paul? I'm not Paul. But thank you guys for hanging with me. I think I'm gonna raid and rest. Oh, I say rest. I have to edit shorts. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna raid and we're gonna make somebody's day a little bit brighter. Maybe. I like making people's days brighter. Biffle! I was just about to raid! Biffle!
A_Biffle just
you.
gifted 5 subs.
Biffle!
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Biffle. You're very nice to me. I'll see you guys tomorrow, I promise. Unless I die. I could die. In which case, then I won't see you tomorrow. But we're gonna hope that I don't die. And, we're gonna be nice. Oh my god, Yuriko's live! I love Yuriko. Their model's so cool looking. We're gonna go be nice, okay? If you're not nice, I'll find you. And eat your booty. Okay? Okay.